Subscribe to Highest Good, where we tell you your future.
Nice to have you back, Pisces. On Monday, Mercury will start its slowdown from this week onwards, and that will trigger your chest area. This can bring some emotional issues, and you have to stay away from arguments. Your lower lobes of the liver are also active. This is a good time for expanding your lungs, so breathing exercise will be ideal. Brisk walking will help you to have a healthy heart. Don't get into any rigorous workouts without expert advice. There will be a lot of work-related stress too. Ear and shoulder pain can also come up due to Venusian transit. What you need is more rest and sleep. There is so much on your cosmic platter this week that it's hard to know where to start. Your heart is racing at the start when the moon gives you a boost. Your love will love it. You'll need it midweek when dinner at home with your love will lead to delightful consequences later. On Tuesday, overall the week is good, beginning with your motors humming in high gear because of the moon in your sign. Fun is promised at the local, followed by a fabulously romantic round of parties, ego-boosting entertainments, and general good times later in the week. An old flame may reappear. Watch communications with family and home safety as Mercury hits the back button today. The moon glows with retro Venus and romantic potential is written all over it. More than one flame will light up your love life, so circle this date in your diaries. They don't come much better than this. On the weekend comes the solstice when you will be more conscious of your family needs, household affairs, and sentimental connections. Entertaining one of those flames at home is sure to boost your ego. Don't be too picky. You may make new contacts, start a new venture, get good news, or renovate your residence. On Wednesday, the romantic flavor is very tasty this week, especially if you're planning to hang out with your pals. After a reasonably good day, the cosmos smacks you down as the moon staggers into your 12th house of secrets and sorrows. Today's day brightens up a lot as the moon skitters into your sign, so at least you'll have your wits about you as Mercury turns retrograde in your financial house. Do you really want it? Do you really need it? Tonight is ideal for finding love, so dress up and sparkle. Your thoughts turn more to finances and values today, but the romantic potential is still high. You'll need to revise your set of values today with the moon pumping energy into your financial sector. But just because finance is in the frame is no reason to ignore the sexy hints that will be cast in your direction. On Thursday, you may have necessary dealings with people in authority or take authority yourself. Be attentive to those who rely on you. Take notes and document everything as misunderstandings and confusion reign. There has been quite some confusion swirling around the domicile thanks to the chilly cosmic winds. But nothing to say you shouldn't enjoy the ambience of a romantic end to the week when the sociable scales will surely shine in social situations. Get down and boogie, for the potential for sinking into the arms of someone scrumptious is seriously strong. Explore the sensual on the weekend when life's secrets are ready to be unraveled. Today's day is seriously romantic and some of you will be ready to commit. Career and public life takes a turn for the better. Be ready for some big changes in the weeks ahead. On Friday, Mercury will aspect your knees and chest area, and that too in a complex mode. Stay away from all kinds of arguments with family members. Try to do some breathing exercises if your health permits. This is a good time to go for a blood test and to check your sugar level. During this week, you may get stress-related issues and you should take enough rest. Most of the discomfort can arise in the neck and shoulder area. Muscle related issues can also come up during this phase. This sector also indicates hands, and there can be lot of work with hands as well. On Saturday, the end of the week is fabulous for romance and for children, so why not plan a weekend getaway to somewhere nearby but nice? So you can all share in the lunar limelight. Nonetheless, home's best for the weekend. Enjoy domestic pleasure. Saturday night is perfect for cozying up together when the kids have gone to bed, so enjoy this moment. Your domestic sector marks a turning point with regard to the renovation or redecoration of the family house or the restructuring of the family circle. Unfortunately, Mercury turns tail, creating confusion and financial dislocation, especially with credit, loans, and shared finances. You are always interested in the call of the wild, but this week intensifies the interest in life's mysteries. Today's aspect reveals that some experimentation in an old deserted church will raise your interest to the throbbing thrill of ecstasy. Nevertheless, you are occupied mainly this week with finances, insurances, inheritances, shared finances, and the likes. Your interest is at least in two directions. These are sex and death and who controls the money. On Sunday, it's a fabulously fiery start, boosting a fascination with all things foreign and far, far away. Mercury turns retrograde in your 8th house this week, so extravagance could come all too easily. Joint arrangements with money may feature, which means you really need to read the fine print. Matters of inheritance and insurance are delayed, so have patience. Although your mind has been occupied with matters financial lately, the Moon and Venus get together later this week and combine with a new moon in your sector of sex, money, and life's mysteries. The menu for the selective you is attractive and varied. This moment stimulates action in your shared financial zone where you will be looking up to sew up the future. Why not use your open-hearted charms to get your way with the boss or some influential money magnate? Today will bring luscious creatures to your lands. A wider range of options open up in the sexual world as desires and passions mesh together. As the sun enters your sign, we will see a new moon, and be prepared to explore the more complex side of your personality, and if necessary, give yourself some self-analysis. It will be an enlightening experience. Take care when other people's money comes into the picture. Keep the credit line under control.
Money and career.
On Monday, you will try to make new partnerships. Mars is triggering the partnership sector, and that indicates a lot of focus in that area. This indicates new developments in partnership deals. This is also a time to travel for the purpose of a career. PR professionals and lawyers will have important projects in hand. Projects from foreign locations are also seen. Mercury is in the sector of career and managers. You will have important communications with your partners. New plans for joint ventures also can come up. This is also an important time for writers and publishers as well. On Tuesday, Mars is triggering the sector for your work and colleagues. This is a very sensitive time, and that will be a challenge for you. Those who work for health and nutrition will have some complexities. Banking and accounting professionals also have to be very careful. You may work in a very competitive environment. This is not the time to take risks with new projects. If you get a new opportunity, then you have to be very careful with that. Arguments with colleagues can also come up during this week. There will be some projects from foreign lands as well. Venus will help you to solve the issues in the partnerships. On Wednesday, the sector for your own ventures and creativity will get highly activated. Mars is triggering this house, and that will bring some major events to you regarding your own ventures. Those who work in the arts and entertainment sector will be very active. Those who work in politics and the government also will have important duties. Sports stars and physical trainers also have new projects in hand. You will be busy working for children and youth groups. Networking events can also come up. You will be very impatient during this transit that can bring losses. On Thursday, Venus has turned direct, and that will bring some peace at work. Until last week, you were having a lot of workload, and that was not a pleasant experience. From this week onwards, you will be feeling much easier at work. That will help you to be relaxed too. Most of the workplace situation will be in your favor. However, there will be minor issues. There will be new projects at work. Creative projects can also come up, and that you will be able to give good results. This is also a good time to keep unity with your colleagues. There will be some projects from foreign lands as well. This is also a time for creating new business agreements as well. On Friday, there will be a lot of projects in the communication related sector. Mars is moving through the sector for communications, media and technology during this week. This is a time for work in multitasking, and there will be a lot of projects from communication and media. Those who work as teachers, preachers and counselors will have new work or a busy schedule. There will be a lot of short projects, and that will make you a little weak. On Saturday, Venus is moving through the sector for creativity and its own ventures. You may go for networking events during this phase. Creative projects can also come up. Those who work in the arts and government will try to work on more projects. Mars is impacting your finances and part-time projects during this week. You have a lot of chances to get part-time projects as well. However, there are chances for arguments with your partners. Those who work in engineering and healing will have new projects. Mercury will make you communicate regarding your own ventures. On Sunday, you may try to work with creative projects. This is also time to expose your skills and get work through that. You will go for networking events too. Those who work in the arts and entertainment sector also have new projects. You may join new teams as well. Mercury is also in a slowdown mode, and that will add the hardships at work. There will be a lot of opportunities to prove your skills, but there will be some hurdles too. There will be new beginnings at work as well as hardships. This is a very sensitive week for you who work in politics and other social domains. So they have to be very cheerful. You need to be careful with your speculative ventures. Arguments with teammates can also come up. Job seekers from the entertainment and arts domain may get new opportunities.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.